大谷翔平選手は12日、ジャイアンツ戦で前半戦最後の先発登板に臨み、投手復帰後最長となる3回を投げ、3者連続など4奪三振無失点に抑え、連敗を7で止めました。この登板の前、殿堂入りの元サイ・ヤング投手であるスモルツ氏が投手大谷を最強投手と言われるデグロムと比較し大きな話題となりましたので、訳しました。
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago when Ohtani was coming back. And we thought, could you just have him for one inning and make him a closer as opposed to trying to move him along so he can get to 3 innings and then 4 innings and 5 innings. And I don't know if you run the risk more of Tommy John as a starter than you do a closer, but you were both.
Well, I can tell you this. Everyone thought it was going to be easier on my elbow when I went to the bullpen, and it was worse because you're up and you're getting hot all the time, and you don't always get in. I had 125, stop keeping track, 125 times I was up in a season. I got into 78 games, so imagine all those other times that you don't get in because the score doesn't work. They score a run or either way. So it's got to be controlled. The problem with Ohtani is he could come up in the bottom of the 8th. So when does he warm up? So the 9th inning doesn't work as well as and you could make it that.
Why are you adding logic to this? We're trying to go viral here that Smoltz says Ohtani should be a closer.
I'll tell you this, there is a greater possibility that could happen in the postseason than a regular season game.
Okay.
So I think there's things that can be worked out. He's such a freak of nature that I probably wouldn't take him long to get ready. He's so athletic. I did the last game. Everything about him looks great on the mound, and I know I take grief no matter what I say because there's people on the other side, right? So that's why I don't have any social media. But I gave him the ultimate compliment I could give somebody, and believe me, they got on me for this because they didn't understand what I was saying. I said, it's hypothetical. It'll never happen. If he never hits for 1 year and just pitches, he'll be the best pitcher in baseball, period, hands down. It's not even a debate. He's trying to navigate one of the greatest hitters of all time and trying to pitch. He's got so many things and so many balls in the air that he's trying to juggle. If all he did was concentrate on pitching, what my eyes see and what he's able to do, hands down. Now, Jacob deGrom was one of the best ever when he was healthy. And now that he's come back, and he had the part-time hit, like when he was in the National League. But all he had to do was think about pitching. And it's a tough job, but all you have to do is think about pitching. It's a lot easier than if you have to think about getting, batting practice or scouting reports. My back's a little tweak. I fouled one off my calf. All those things that never go into the play of a pitcher. And so I don't know if people thought I was slighting them or if I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You got off social media?
I've never been on it. I'm not, and there's a reason. I mean,
Is your wife on or your kids on?
No, my kids beg me forever, and now that they see some of the things they see, they go, "Dad, you were smart not getting on social media." Because
How does it not affect you?
Because I don't know. Somebody will tell me.
Okay.
But it's fine. They'll tell me like, "Hey, you're rooting for the Dodgers. Hey, you're rooting for the Yankees," or "Hey, you hate the Yankees," because I would meet those people. Like I would find a place and meet them and want to talk, see if they could say that to my face. Because that's the kind of person I am.
Oh, you would do that?
Oh, yeah. If I had social media, I would want to meet him somewhere.
Oh,
that would never work for me.
That's not good.
Yeah. So what I don't know, I don't care. And, I like people not knowing where I'm at.
You should talk to Joe Buck.
I have, and he and it's, look, that industry, I get it. I've probably lost a whole great opportunities in things that could come about if I had social media, but I'm fine with it.
Has Aaron Judge graduated into, and I don't know the expression, but Bonzian?
Yes. Yeah, he's got called up to another league. That's
so
what we would say.
He's in with Barry Bonds now.
He is.
Is Ohtani in there?
Absolutely.
Anybody else in there?
I think Soto has the impact on a club that Bonds would have on a club. Soto's not going to put up the numbers that Bonds did, but when you talk about impact, him standing in a lineup and never swinging, making that club better, that's the Bonds effect.
Okay.
Because the guys before him are going to benefit because you don't want them on base and you don't want to face Barry Bonds with men on. And I think that's the same thing. What Judge has done is closed windows of pitchers getting him out. Like, you still can get him out. He's human. But what he's done is gone to the next level now, and it's struck fear in every pitcher. They no longer can approach him the same way. Soto's the same way. He's not going to chase. And Ohtani can be in so many different ways. When he's a full-time pitcher and a hitter, maybe his legs aren't as big of a game like we saw last year, stealing 50 bases, but it's interesting to watch the progression. Now, fair or not, Judge is going to only be judged in the postseason.